In today's video, I'm going to teach you building an n8n webhook API with Supabase using get, post, patch, delete, put, and head. We'll begin by creating a webhook node and setting its HTTP method to get with a clear path you can remember. The get method is perfect for retrieving data without changing anything on the server. In this workflow, the webhook reads an email value from the query string of the incoming request. Think of a URL that ends with a query like email someone, and that value becomes available to the workflow. It's a clean way to look up a single contact without exposing or altering records. Right after the webhook receives the request, we connect a Supabase node to fetch data from the demo contacts table. We filter the table using the email value that came in through the webhook query. If a match is found, the node returns the corresponding record. Be sure your Supabase connection is configured in n8n ahead of time, and map the email field from the webhook to the filter in the Supabase node, so the lookup is precise. Next, we send the result back with a respond to webhook node. This is what makes the webhook behave like a proper API endpoint. The response can include the contact data if it was found, or an empty result if not. Keep your response shape consistent, so clients know what to expect. Now let's create data with post. Add another webhook that listens for post requests. Post is used to send new data to the server. The workflow reads the request body, uses a set node to structure or sanitize those fields, and then inserts the new record into the demo contacts table in Supabase. It's a good idea to check required fields before inserting so you avoid incomplete records. For updates, use patch. This method is ideal when you only want to change specific fields instead of replacing the entire record. The workflow reads the body, identifies the row to change, and updates just those fields in Supabase. This keeps existing data intact while applying targeted changes. To remove data, set up a delete webhook. It accepts an identifier, such as an ID parameter, and deletes the matching row from the demo lot contacts table. Use this carefully and confirm the identifier maps to the correct record. Finally, the workflow also supports other HTTP methods. Put replaces an entire resource, while head returns only response headers without a body. They're less common, but they're available when your integration needs them. With these pieces in place, you've built a simple, clear API in n8n powered by Supabase.